All right, guys. This goes out just to the Patreons. I only have like 3 or 4, but I haven't put one out in quite a few months on a Patreon and whatnot. But so this is for more or less you guys that donate a few bucks there. If I put a video out for you, just wanted to give you a little heads up as to what the plan is. We are back in Michigan, and we're basically going to kind of kick it here and save some money. I do have to get the finish getting my boat paid for. I still owe a couple $1,000 on it, so I'll get that paid for, get the title, and then and you've seen the big power boat. What happened with that boat is that boat ended up being quite a few problems. The gimbal bearings leaking. I replaced the exhaust bellows. I replaced the shifting cable bellows. I replaced all the filters inside, tightened up a bunch of stuff, new points and plugs, or new points and condensers in there, bunch of stuff, and it just wasn't the boat that it should have been. But that's beside the point, no big deal. So we will go back down to Florida the end of September, get that boat sold. I think I'm going to try and go to the farm and work for them this year. If COVID and everything gets wiped through here and it's better, I can go there and make a few bucks too, to go back to Florida with. I'm going to sell that boat and take the money and maybe be able to pick something up for $3,500, a small boat like I had before, which I should have kept, with an outboard on it instead of an inboard outboard. Try and get something with just an outboard on it, and maybe a little center console, and just be able to do some serious fishing down there and getting out on the reef and doing some camping on the islands and stuff like that. That's kind of the plan. Now the summer will be just going up north and doing some camping, doing some bushcraft stuff, and we're going to do quite a bit of canoeing. We are going to do a bunch of fishing of bluegills, perch, and crappie and that kind of thing, and some pike fishing and that. Showcase some more of that. I do have another little plan or a little idea, which I'm going to see if I can make it work. I'm going to start in the Sioux, and I want to canoe all the way to the other end of Lake Superior. I just have to work out the logistics of this being able to keep moving along as I do that. I think it'd be really a fun trip. Probably take me 6 weeks, and I think it'd just be a lot of fun to do. And wherever I stop, I can pull the boat up, pull the canoe up on shore, and I can actually stay in my bus and be able to cook in that. Kind of be a little bit of a cool adventure, but being a little more convenient to be able to stay in the bus and cook in the bus and that. I'm kind of looking and trying to find a moped that's real cheap, because then I could actually shuttle myself and work it that way. But I'll go to the Sioux, from the Sioux all the way to the Boundary Waters area, and that's way up past Duluth there, the Apostle Islands, way up in where the border of Canada is. We can't get into Canada, but we could do all the way across. That'd be really cool. And then I want to go into the Boundary Waters to finish off and do some canoeing in there and fishing and stuff as an adventure, and then kind of basically get things ready to go, and then head on back towards Florida and that's kind of the plan. And you guys will know that plan before anybody else does, with this being a Patreon video for you guys. So I do appreciate you guys being a part of the the channel and stuff, and donating a few bucks. It helps a lot. There's no doubt. You know me, I'm always shuffling for a few bucks, trying to get, it's just, I'm not retired. I wished I was. It would be a whole lot less worry just to be retired and collect what I can get, because I can live off $1,000 a month, and I can live just fine on that, because I really don't have much for bills. So it's mostly just food and gas, and maybe a few things that I need when something breaks or something like that. So, all right, guys, peace out to you guys, and appreciate it. Thanks again for being a patron. It means a lot to me, and I know you guys are tight and close to me and stuff, and it means a lot. So, all right, guys, we'll see you on the regular videos coming out every day. Thanks again.